Welcome back to GetBy. Today, we'll walk you through the car ferry port and the old port in Zadar, a historical city surrounded by numerous islands. You'll see where the ferries and catamarans depart from, how to get there, what facilities are available, and what are the transportation options to and from the city centre. Probably the most important piece of information you need to know is that in Zadar, car ferries depart from Gaženica ferry port, while fast ferries, passenger-only ferries, depart from the city centre. Gaženica ferry port is located about 4 kilometres from the city centre and about 2 kilometres from the bus terminal. The most popular ferry lines are those to Rab and Riban. Catamarans still depart from the old port, which is located on the peninsula in the city centre, about 2 kilometres from the bus terminal in Zadar. By the way, when we say catamaran, we mean a fast ferry transporting only foot passengers. The most popular domestic catamaran lines are those to Preko on the island of Ugljan and to the island of Olib, with stops on the islands of Silba and Premuda. Whether you need to catch a ferry or a catamaran, the easiest way to get there is of course by a taxi, Uber or Bolt. However, if you want a cheaper transportation option, you'll be happy to hear that city buses connect Zadar quite well. If you're arriving to Zadar by bus, it will take you to the main bus station, from where you can take a city bus to the ports. If you need to catch a fast ferry, bus number 4 will take you to the old port. Another option is the bus line number 2, which will take you to the peninsula in the city centre. From there, it is only a few minutes walk to the port. If, on the other hand, you need to catch a car ferry, bus line 9A will take you to the Gaženica ferry port. The bus stop is located right in front of the terminal building. In case you're in the city centre and need to get to the Gaženica ferry port, you will first need to take bus line number 2 or 4, which will take you to the main bus station. When you arrive at the Gaženica ferry port, you'll notice a large terminal building, a huge parking lot and 12 berths. Domestic lines depart from the northern side, which faces the old town, and international lines depart from the southern side. Although most of the berths are for ferries, don't be surprised if you spot a few large luxury cruise ships as well. We recommend that you arrive at the ferry port at least half an hour before departure. However, the only place where you can take shade from the sun is the terminal building or one of the cafes nearby. But keep in mind that when your ferry arrives, you'll have to walk for a few minutes until you reach the berths. Unfortunately, the old port doesn't offer much shade either. However, the good news is that it's very easy to navigate and it mostly just follows a straight line. All catamaran berths are in the same line and within short walking distance, so you'll easily find the one that you need. Also, there's a cafe nearby where you can catch some shade and get a refreshing drink. As for tickets for ferries and catamarans, you can buy them upon arrival at the ferry port or the old port. However, considering the large crowds in the summer months, we recommend buying tickets online. That way you won't have to wait in endless queues in unbearable heat. Another bonus is that if you arrive at the port early and have your ticket ready, you can grab a window seat so you can enjoy a beautiful view during the whole trip. As we mentioned before, you can find cafes near the ferry port and near the old port. In addition to several cafes, Gaženica ferry port has a children's playground, snack bar, exchange office, ATMs, vending machines, and there is also a gas station with a small shop nearby. Also, inside the terminal building, you'll find newly renovated toilets, and they're free of charge. The Old Town port doesn't offer as many facilities. In addition to the cafe bar, there's also a kiosk. There is no public toilet, but there is one inside the cafe. Also, since the old port is located in the Old Town, on the other side of the city walls, there are many cafes, restaurants, ATMs, and exchange offices. So basically, you can find everything you need within a 5-minute walk. And this concludes our tour of the ferry port and the old port in Zadar. In case you have any questions, feel free to ask them in the comments below. We wish you a safe trip and a pleasant stay in Zadar.